afternoon on what is a warm, bright and sunny day. It is Sunday the 23rd of June and I'm in the reading nook with a nice hot cup of tea and a box to continue unboxing. And what I've got here is this, which is Forbidden Wilderness, a supplement for Forbidden Psalm. A miniatures game expansion of things that do not exist. Forbidden Wilderness is a tabletop miniatures game expansion inspired and compatible with Mörk Borg. So, Mörk Borg is the pre-apocalyptic doom-punk dark role-playing game published via Freely Publishing by the Stockholm Cartel. You'll know it by its chromium yellow cover. Forbidden Psalm is the miniatures skirmish game based on that setting, essentially at the same kind of level as, let's say, the Frostgrave miniatures game from Osprey Games. And there are lots of little supplements for it, and I had a bundle of them, and I wasn't able to do very much with them because I didn't know that they were really sort of like better suited for the skirmish game rather than the role-playing game. I just went, oh, that's more for Mörk Borg, as foolish as I was. Fortunately, I picked up a copy of Forbidden Psalm from the publisher when I was at UK Games Expo, and now I can actually talk about it with a little bit more knowledge. This is a bestiary. So, from the tales of the old and beasts of time forgotten comes forth the collaboration of the deadliest kind. Geektopia Games and KRD Designs bring you new horrors for Forbidden Psalm. Based on the Fearsome Wilderness miniatures range and board game, Forbidden Wilderness provides you with new monsters, a new hunter cryptid scenario, and so on. So you need a copy of the core book to play, but you don't need necessarily a copy of the Geektopia Games Wilderness miniatures range, although that would be very nice if you wanted to include that in your game. You can easily substitute other miniatures, because essentially Forbidden Psalm is miniatures range neutral, i.e. you don't need a specific game line. So really it's just a bestiary. So really we've got things like that, accompanied by really fantastic illustrations. Say for special, whenever a table you play has a tree on it, there's a chance it contains a drop out of that. Essentially, it appears and throws a log out the tree at the nearest enemy. It sits in the tree and throws logs at the nearest model, and so on. Weird, but easy to drop into play. You just need a miniature for it. You really just kind of go with that tree has got that creature in it, and then we go on to something a bit more simple. A ball-tailed cat. Essentially, it's got like a ball on the end of its tail, sort of like a big ball of bone and muscle, like a mace or flail. And then we've got a axe handle hound. Basically, it's got an axe for a head, or in its head, cactus cat. Digmore, Glaucus, lots of monsters like this. Dungavhan, I don't even know. Dungavnhuta. The illustrations are fantastic. I do absolutely, agree with that. It's weird and horrible. And you're just sort of going, oh my god, each one of those, I mean, like that one, which is a Hodag special, only takes damage from weapons with the explode characteristic. I perhaps, essentially would have liked a bit more background on these creatures as to what they are. Otherwise, they're kind of a bit of a random thing. More obvious, in their inspirations. Here we've got the jackalope and the Jersey Devil. They're more familiar because they're drawing obviously from folklore and cryptid lore, as it were. So you've got all these fantastic weird creatures, all the way down to a snipe and a squonk. I don't want to know what that squonk is doing with its nipples. Wampus cat. And so on, and I think we come down to the end of the bestiary itself, and then we've got going on a hunt, and essentially we've got a cryptid hunt. You know, basically in a small town in the far west, there are those willing to pay well for the proof of cryptids, dead or alive. Before departing, roll on the cryptid table to determine, you know, what you're hunting and why. And we've got the setup there, guide on how to basically set it up, and then things stumbled upon in the woods. Roll a d4 to add some terrain. Then you've got the table of the cryptids that might be encountered, obviously listing for the ones that were previously given in the volume. And then we've actually got an advert for the creatures, the fearsome wilderness creatures. Some of them nicely painted in that scene there. So that is Forbidden Wilderness, basically a bestiary and shop window combined. So bestiary for Mörk Borg, Forbidden Psalm, and then a shop window, of course, for the Fearsome Wilderness miniatures from Geektopia Games. That's a nice collaboration if you are looking for the weird and the wacky and the wonderful monsters to add to your table. Anyway, hope you enjoyed this unboxing in the Nook. If you did, then please do click on the like button down below. And if you've got any comments or feedback, I appreciate you taking the time to post those. And lastly, if you want to be alerted to get more unboxings in the Nook, where you will see me out here with a box containing a book or game, or in this case, a supplement for the miniatures war game Forbidden Psalm, which I will unbox and chat about to the best extent of my knowledge for roughly 10 minutes or so, all of course accompanied by a nice hot cup of tea. Then please do click on the subscribe button down below. Thanks again for watching another unboxing in the Nook. I will be back again soon with another one. Bye for now.